I do it for the most highs. 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 All praises to the most highs. Connected to the most highs. Put low to the most highs.
Y'all,
can we say Transformation Thursday?
Boom! Transformation Thursday on it.
Shout out to Robbie for the music.
Yes.
You always, you're a real one out there. You're a real one.
If y'all don't know, y'all better get to know. That's all I'm saying. And speaking of music, we finna have a whole lot of music going on soon.
Oh, yes, we are. I was like, wondering where you was going with that.
I know, because Transformation Thursdays is real, people.
Oh, that's so funny.
Ride the wave with us. That's all I'm gonna say. Just ride the wave. Okay.
Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Go to Ahava Kai, Twitter. What is it? Ahava Kai and
everything Ahava Kai. Ahava EDU. Thank you, Mal. We're on Instagram at Ahava Kai, at Noni Kai. Listen to all my peoples out there.
Yeah.
We're also on sourceradio.com. So let's just make that known. And if you guys are just listening in the streets, or if you want to ponder replay, go to Amazon, Alexa, Buzzroute, Spreaker, Apple, Deezer, iTunes, iHeart, and Spotify.
And send us an email, you guys, at ahayakconsultant@gmail.com. Let us know you want to be on the show. Send us some samples. We love your guys' samples.
Yes.
We love all the things.
And gratitude for you guys coming back each week.
Yeah.
And all of the silent, wonderful people who watch us as well. We love you.
Can we give a shout out to them?
Can we? Because y'all make our hearts full too.
You sure do. The ones that are secretly watching us and still loving us, we love ya. And the ones that aren't secretly watching us and loving us, we love you too.
Public and private, we appreciate it. That's right.
And so let's shout out to our sponsors.
Yes.
We have a lot of sponsors, a lot of sister companies. So we have Ahava Kai Consulting. We'll talk about that in a second. Kai Management, which is Noni, Earth Baby. If you need some laundry soap. We have Ahava Financial Education. We'll talk about that soon. And, 13 Crystalline actually might not be a sponsor anymore as of right now. But if you do need any type of herbal care, we're actually about to have Ahava Healing. And so Ahava Healing is going to be in replace of 13 Crystalline. And so we're super excited about that. Ooh. And then we have Ahava Living that's new as well. That if you haven't heard about Ahava Living, you can replay one of our last episodes and you can hear about that. But we'll talk more about that on different days.
We're actually going to have to do an update because it's a very big project, you guys. And it's very important. So we'll have to do another one about that. But get to know us, get to love us, come and communicate with us.
Please.
How are they going to get back to us for consultations?
Go to shopblackenterprise.com, click on business planning. And then if you need any type of financial needs, you guys, seriously, small businesses, you just got started, you're probably using your own money. We don't want you to do that. So if you need help with financing, whether that's a business loan, a personal loan, hit me up. Consumer financing, if you need business credit, personal credit, I got you.
Right. And just go to shopblackenterprise.com.
Yeah.
Click on the business planning tab. It is really that simple. And if you need a new logo, if you need a website, if you need some print done, if you need a strategy for marketing and or sales, funneling, whatever it is you need.
Okay. With the little sales.
Little brand strategies. And I might even sing it to you on the phone. I'm just saying. But no, for real, just go to shopblackenterprise.com. The better part to do when you get there, become a merchant.
Yes, become a merchant. It's super cheap. It's a great way to be able to shop within a community. It's just amazing. And you build your own trust. You get a loan. You get all kinds of things by just becoming a merchant. But who wouldn't be part of something that is a collective community of people that makes their homemade stuff way better than Amazon.
Hello.
And be able to get high quality products. I mean,
it's brown people.
It's brown.
Y'all looking for where we at. We right here. We trying to bring it to you.
Yes, we are.
You ain't got to look no further. ShopBlackEnterprise.com. Speaking of community,
I am so excited about our guest that we're going to have on tonight because he is all about community. All about community.
And so are we.
Yes, we are.
It seems like we just have a lot to talk about in that area.
We do.
And that's a wonderful way to actually start with your business. Start in your backyard, y'all.
Yeah.
What is it that your community needs? Fill the need. Fill the gap. Become that source where people can go to get bananas.
It's so true. But that's normally how businesses start. Normally, like within your dynasty, somebody has a rash or something, and you're like, oh, how can I fix this rash? How can I help my dynasty be better and not use other people's products?
That's right.
And you start with your little community you got at home,
Exactly.
and then you build out. But it's communities. I'm all about communities.
Yeah.
The products are better, for one.
Way better. Because we're paying attention.
Yeah.
And listen, Aunt Susie, she love it too. And she gonna tell her folks all at the bingo game, and they gonna love it too.
Yes, I'm all about the bingo.
And it stays within, it's more like building your own empire.
It is. It really is.
And super important. And then you can take that and bring it out to other countries.
You can.
Or other communities that are trying to do the same thing.
Yes.
And that's how you build nations. That's how I was told.
And with the community, especially what we're going to learn tonight about sustainable living, be able
Huge.
to, everybody, you have this and you have that, and you have this, and we're going to barter.
Yes.
And we're going to learn how to live instead of living, off the government or whatever the case may be.
Y'all know what time it is. Stop playing.
Stop playing. Be able to barter with one another and build with one another and keep the money within each other.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
Resources.
Yes.
Have the resources, and most likely they're in your backyard.
Yes.
Open your eyes. So without further ado,
well, let's go ahead and bring along. Go ahead and do it.
Okay. Well, we're gonna bring on the man of the hour, Senor Ralik Bey.
Ralik is very free spirited. That's what I love about it. We don't really know each other, but we know each other.
We know.
And
we are here. And listen, we were getting it together. Welcome to the show, Senor Ralik Bey.
Thank you. I am doing great, y'all. Thank you for having me on. It's a beautiful, bright day, and then it's a room of beautiful, bright spirits. So,
that's
there you go. So tell us what you do. The audience, the people that don't know you, tell us a little bit about you. Just all the good stuff.
Yeah. So. My name is Ralik. I'm originally from North Carolina. I'm residing in the DC, DMV area now, and I am a yogi. And for me, being a yogi means truly embodying like the full sense of the word. So my journey started off with just meditation and really getting in tune with breath, myself, my inner child, just shadow work, and from there it led me to be able to start offering that to others. And it's really like a calling. It's not something that I really chose. It kind of chose me. So I just look to continue walking with spirit in that way. And that's kind of where, so you were talking about offering what the community needs. Like that's kind of how I move. I kind of move based off of what the community needs and what I see that we need to get forward. Because I think at some point tonight, like you mentioned, we're going to be talking about sustainable building or living, but that wasn't, again, my original goal. I didn't think that doing some yoga poses and meditating, going to a workshop and trying to build natural, homes. So, in Mexico, Costa Rica, things of this nature. So, I mean, this is, again, but just allowing spirit to guide you and not being attached to what, you think it's going to be is helpful. So, again, now I help people, live their dreams, find their purpose, and just really clarify it. So the name of my company is True Clarity Wellness, and the True Clarity Wellness is first finding out the truth, what actually is, what exists, clarity around what works for you. Then as you continue to do those practices, you have your wellness. And again, everybody has a particular set that works for them. So True Clarity Wellness is very much so custom built. And then, we're also an education center. So we offer programs, we offer retreats, detox retreats, camping trips.
Ooh, you better break it down.
You better let the people know. Let me put your little up in on pause.
You just putting all of it out there.
Which we appreciate. You've been saying a whole lot of fancy terminology that is trending these days with the grounding and the meditation and the inner child and the shadows and the darkness things. What does that really mean for the folks who don't really use those terms, and when they think about healing their body and illness, whether it's mental or physical, or just going about their everyday life happy or not so cluttered? in their mind. What's like a simple way of identifying that without the fancy terminology? What that mean to the people?
Being in tune with yourself, knowing thyself.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to put it. And when you're in tune with yourself, that means you've explored all parts of yourself. And explored can look like you just sitting down with yourself, which what we might call meditation. We might call it, it might be journaling, but whatever it is, just influencing you to take more time with yourself, and then of course repeating that as you get your desired results.
Okay,
I
so
like that. I
we
like
just
that.
stay off the computer. Not on Thursdays at 5:30, of course. But
right.
figure it out around that, and put down the computer and the internet for a little bit, and go sit by a tree, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Take some deep breaths. Is it really just that simple to get clarity? Like, is that really what it is?
It truly can be. What it comes down to is that you have to practice whatever that you really want to do or accomplish. You have to practice, and that's again like one of the main things. As I said, even with the ethos of True Clarity Wellness, is that you have to continue practicing these things because that's how you get. This is a scientific term, but I'll explain it. But your homeostasis, right? Like your homeostasis again. Where is your balance? Everybody has their own sense of balance. So you do practices and you do things that help you support your best balance. For instance, a lot of the diet plans we use or food plans or way of living is going to be Ayurvedic. With Ayurvedic type of living, everybody has a custom diet and plan prescribed for them, whether it's just through food, whether it's essential oils, whether it's through movement. So again, using Ayurvedic backing and techniques like yoga, you're able to find these practices that are optimal for your well-being.
I love that. So we have a picture of you right here doing a Thai massage. So I had a Thai massage done before once, I think just once in my whole life. Shout out to Ka. He did my massage, but it's not like any other massage ever. Normally when I got massages, I would be all bruised up. I'm serious.
So
it was painful. I got a Thai massage, man. That changed my whole life. Like, why would anybody want a regular massage after you get one of that? So can you explain to me what got you into doing that and what exactly is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what got me into Thai massage was the same thing that got me into everything else. I saw the need for people who needed some help moving their body or needed some help getting the extra stretch. I've been helping people stretch deeper, and I do massage unofficially, for years. But right now, what got me into Thai massage, especially with that technique, is that it's a natural technique. With Reiki, Thai massage is all very closely linked, and it is something that is very different than a regular massage. Because essentially, what you can look at it, and people can think of it as, is that it's like an assisted yoga class. So like right here, you see the knee coming over the leg and the arm down. I mean, that's something that you do during a regular yoga class. But when you have somebody to assist you, then you go further, which is kind of a metaphor for community. Is that if we were all trained to be able to stretch and massage and feed and cook for each other, things of this nature, we'd be able to better support each other, and we can get further like that instead of just stretching by ourselves. So
better take that all together like that. I love that right there.
Make it work for the people.
So I personally definitely recommend that everybody does try Thai massage, also because of the energetic nature of it, right? A regular, so a hands up, quote unquote, a regular typical Swedish or deep, tissue massage, that is more concerned with, the physical body, which is very important, as we know. The reason that people love Thai massage and get that frequently because that deals with the chakras or the energy centers in the body. And I think we can all tell, like, when a part of our body is tense or whatever, that very often means that energy center or that chakra is blocked up. So again, Thai massage incorporates techniques that work to get that tension or to remove those blockages from whichever chakra that you also, again, come to us with, because as usual, your session is custom. It's all about you. It's all about you.
But seriously, you actually have a few events and retreats coming up
Yes.
in the come up. And I know you have made mention about, Costa Rica and Mexico.
I need to know about these. Let's go one by one. So
I'm
let's
gonna go one by one.
Yes, let's start off with the April 30th. What we got going on?
Because this is very
y'all, the Sacred Sexuality Workshop. So I am really excited to present that because we talk about sex all the time, but we never get this way to talk about it in a healthy and kind of like informed way. So this is essentially what this is, and you'll find that everything I have here is really like, opening up space for self-exploration. Because again, that's what it's about, right? This class is not about like so much just like your sexuality more than it is actually your sacral chakra, which is why the sacred is the first word in there, because we're working. So instead of demonizing, right? Instead of demonizing and perverting this sexual, sacred, primordial creation energy, we're going to learn what it is and how we can work with it. So that's what the workshop is going to be about. There's going to be spots, of course. We're going to do this in Baltimore. The flyer will be provided actually tomorrow off my social later, and then also you can register online. So then we have the Adobe workshop in Mexico. So Adobe is essentially.
I love this workshop.
Let's talk about it.
Oh yeah. Do y'all know what Adobe is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's Adobe?
Are you talking about the
little
structure of the
huts?
home?
The Adobe huts.
Okay, so huts.
A lot of clay.
Little mud.
Okay. Yeah.
Back in, back
they're not called huts.
That's what they told us in 5th grade.
Look. I don't know.
No. You can build a hut with it, but Adobe is the building material. You can build a wall. You can build a chair. You can build tables. You can build a house with Adobe, of course. You can build bricks with it. So what Adobe is like you kind of said. So it's a mixture of water, rocks, and dirt. With that dirt and that mud mixture and some of that clay as well, you make a brick. You put it out to dry. After it dries, you start doing bricks of that nature and popping it up, and it's as you can see, it's all very natural. Now, what's very special about this one, this is Super Adobe, right? Now, Super Adobe and this method that we're doing now, I will say, it does involve the use of plastic. So for me, it's not always my favorite. However, I'm all about minimization, right? As we begin transitioning from this system, it's not always necessary just to yank yourself out while not just using what's
available. This is true.
So do they use plastic because that's just the way they recycle it? Do you think of it as recycling, or what is the plastic for?
Ease and accessibility. With this, while somebody coming to this workshop, instead of just and it's actually the same principle for earth bags, right? So with earth bags, it's similar to what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be filling a bag with earth materials, then letting that dry, and from there letting the building the layers and the layers and the layers. And I think that project is up on the website, but if not, the socials, all those projects right there. So really excited about that.
Okay.
So how much is it for that workshop for the people?
Yes.
That workshop is, we have the spot. That workshop is $450, and that is for 10 days of food included.
Is that $450, sir?
Super cheap, you guys.
$450.
Listen,
can I get a roll call?
Can I get a ling? Listen,
so cheap. So cheap.
It's accessibility. It's all about accessibility. Everything is reasonably, everything is always going to be reasonably priced, because the thing is, like, we got to make it accessible. That's what True Clarity Wellness is about. That's my mission in life, to make sure we have these things accessible to us. So yeah, y'all check it out. Mexico. It's going to be on a permaculture farm. We're going to be having like this off day at this lake, and just this beautiful view of the mountains. So
and there's still slots available?
There's still slots available, and I didn't mention, this is kind of, you'll find that most of our events are POC dominant. I'll say they are brown people dominant, like 99% of the events. So it's not, just for that demographic, but just so you know kind of what to expect, that most of these events are going to be hosted by vended by, and also collaborated with brown folks, so that
Love
just
to see it.
I love it. I love it.
We love to see it. What you got coming up in June? What's this Camp Connect?
So Camp Connect, this is going to be the second inaugural year of Camp Connect. So last year, kind of like I do things, I just send out a message, a vibration to my tribe, to the universe, like, hey, y'all want to do this? Y'all want to do this? And everybody was like, yeah. So we did Camp Connect in Southern Maryland, and again, just a place for people that look like us to come and fellowship and be outside and learn from each other. Cook together, do yoga, we meditating, we're doing we went up to the water, went kayaking, we had like the campfire food, karaoke, drumming, and just
get me to the karaoke machine, please.
Dancing. Exactly, karaoke and dancing, like that's and it was beautiful. We had the first one we had, because and again, accessibility. I made sure the first one that we invited, like that kids were, invited. So it was really beautiful. We had like 50 people out there that came from all across the Midwest, mid Chicago. Then from coast come through in Maryland.
Camping. It's all camping.
All camping with tents. So we showed people how to put up tents. We did a slight wood fire workshop, teaching how to build some furniture with some leftover wood and things. So it's a really fun, informative, and just free type of event.
Amazing.
You said it was free?
Freedom. Hold up. Let me back up.
Okay.
We got freedom. So
don't be out here losing money, bro.
Well, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah. And you got one more. We got one more in July and August. It says a detox retreat.
Oh.
July and August is tentative. So the dates are tentative, but we are definitely doing a Jamaica retreat, and it's looking like it's going to be, for right now, August 1st through the 8th. And what this is going to be 3 or 4 days, in a type of program, community setting, being very intentional about what we're eating, about our practices, about what we're doing. Then after that, those last 3 days, let's go out and explore. Let's explore the city. Let's go to different places, different views, get different food, go out to the beach now. But, definitely something that, again, is going to be educational and also is going to allow for self-exploration and plenty of fun.
Amazing.
I love it. So where can people go to sign up for these events?
Yes. How can we actually support you in this?
Yeah.
So if you go to my website, then there should be a link that will pop up that you can subscribe to our newsletter. So subscribe to the newsletter. That's where you can find out about everything and be updated. And if not, if you just want to check the website, then check the website. What was that?
TrueClarityWellness.com.
TrueClarityWellness.com is the website.
True without the E, correct?
True without the E, yes.
Okay, this is for our listening audience.
Just for people that can't see, we gotta let them know. Yeah, True without the E, ClarityWellness.com.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're like, he ain't got no site. It's like don't exist.
Right.
Promise.
Yeah.
Yes. True Clarity Wellness, and then staying updated on. We're in a digital world, and the thing is, again, using their platforms is great and leveraging that. So my Instagram and Twitter definitely gets a lot of updates because, again, it's very easy to spread out the messages to the masses on Instagram and Twitter. So I definitely use those for a very, high and quick call sometimes. So yeah.
And it's your Instagram and Twitter are the same. It's at EDDAYOGI.
Yes.
Yogi.
Yogi.
Yeah.
Yogi. Yep.
Yogi. Two D's, y'all.
Okay.
And if you want to just support the brother, just because your pockets are full and you need to get some out of it, just hit him up on the Cash App. It's the same as his Twitter and Instagram. So it's cash symbol EDDAYOGI. Yogi. So we actually have some pro tips.
We do. We have some pro tips for you.
Yeah.
And you can use them as you please.
As you will, Eat the meat, spit out the bones.
Okay, so the first thing I think you should consider is building some business credit. And I can help you do that. I know one of the struggles sometimes with just building a business is having the finances to do it. And instead of using your own money, you can use someone else's and leverage that. And a great way to do that is build some business credit. So that's tip number one. And then create a wellness panel with other practitioners. And so that way you can, I mean, you already do so much stuff, but whenever you do that, you can be able to link in with other people, and even start a foundation. We have a foundation in here, but be able to start a foundation where other people can collab with you, raise even way more money. And it'll be a really beautiful thing, especially be able to put all the pieces together that you're doing. It can really just go under one little funnel, and make something really creatively big out of that. And yeah,
a funnel.
I love that.
Yeah, it's true. And so also with all of that, you can create residual income by offering your brand. So you're a yogi guy. Everybody's going to need some kind of mat or, you know, a bottle to drink out of.
Yes.
You know, merchandise for you is really simple. And it's another way to just get you out there. So if people can't support you just by physically being there, like, I'd love to support you, but I'm nowhere near you. But perhaps I would just, you know, buy a yoga mat because I can do yoga here because I think you offer them online, I believe, right? So I can join you and do that with you with one of your mats with your logo on it. Also, you can create an ebook for people to like how to breathe correctly. 5 steps on breathing out through your day. You know, like just something super simple that can just be downloadable. Anyone in the world can use it. And it's residual income for you.
Yeah, I love the branding, True Clarity.
Yeah.
Definitely needs to be branded. So
Absolutely.
Everybody in the world will be able to know who you are.
Yeah.
Outside of, and then it just ties everybody back into the retreats. Well, the retreats, talking about retreats, you know, I told you earlier, kind of connected with the higher healing, how I'm doing resorts. But I would also, when you do start branding yourself, wouldn't mind having your brand. I would could help you sell your brand on my site as well, part of our foundation. Because our foundation is all about sustainable living for children, helping them learn how to grow food and just, you know, be able to live off the earth. That's right. And I'm partnered with other people that are already doing it, like yourself. And so it'd be a good way to build a course and get your brand out there to all the children. Yeah.
Create that curriculum. You can certify people. I don't know if you're already doing it, but you can actually have, you know, your name, Ralik Bay Technique.
Or True Clarity Technique.
I mean, it can go either way, and you know, certify people and put your stamp on it. You know, so those are the tips we got. Things to consider.
Yeah. You can. We'll have to sing it a slide.
Right, exactly.
Right. Well, I mean, but y'all help with this, right? Because I ain't got time to do all this.
Yeah,
This is what we do. We help you with all that.
And shout out to Renee Mancito. She says, yes, create products and merchandise. For sure.
Do that. So is there anything that you want to say last minute to the people, the audience, anything that you need to add, that you want them to hear, that you didn't say? This is a great time before we have to, or the show is ending, unfortunately.
I mean, be kind to each other, and just show grace and show compassion.
So simple. And I love it. I love that. You guys, make sure you reach out to him for everything, all the things. There's so much more stuff that we need to talk about. We're gonna have to like bring you back on, talk about some other things.
There's so much more.
You know, and be able to talk about just some other things that people I would love to hear about of other breathing techniques and just different spiritual techniques and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, maybe a demonstration. Who knows?
Yeah, because you also do sound meditation and all those things, right?
My goodness.
With the bowls and.
I can run. Okay, I can give 30 seconds real quick. All right, so basically, yes. As a closing message as well, yes. As a yogi, I provide sound baths. I provide grief support. I provide asanas. I provide actual meditation. I provide breath work. I provide group retreats, private retreats, for you, your family, corporation. We also do certain like plant medicine journeys and retreats as well. You can ask about that private or join a group retreat. And even with the foundation that they're going to help me start, everybody is going to be definitely about teaching children and of that age how to start building and building. So this is the foundation. Actually, foundation is going to be teaching children how to start their business with natural building materials. Like I'm heading down to the farm right now. The black-owned farm in Newburgh, Maryland. We about to go out there. I'm about to spend a weekend cutting up some bamboo, find some glass, put that glass in there. Once that's there, we're gonna have that program and that funnel going and that way of going. I'm gonna teach somebody else do it. They can do it. I ain't got time for it. But again, just to be able to show how to do that process is where we at. So. And there's so much bamboo in Maryland, but yeah.
You make some bamboo yoga mats, put your name on them.
I'm there.
Okay.
Handmade. Crafted by himself.
Yes. Listen, it has been such a pleasure.
Yes.
We will definitely have to have you back. Everybody, please go visit the brother, Mr. Ralik Bey. Go to trueclaritywellness.com and support this wonderful man.
We appreciate you.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you for having me today. This was a great deal.
Gratitude. So who do we have for next week, you guys?
Oh, next week. Oh, we have Jared Jones.
Oh, Jared Collection.
The Jared Collection by Jared.
There we go. Yeah, he makes his perfume and cologne handmade at his house. And it smells awesome. And
yes, it does.
He actually sent us some to the house.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. They smell luscious.
I love it. They do. But we're going to get some more information on how he does what he does and how to spread the word just like we always do. And listen, guys, if you want to be on our show, it's very simple. Go to shopblackenterprise.com.
Yes.
Click on the business planning tab. Hit us up. Go to our email address at ahaya.consulting@gmail.com. If you haven't already. We truly appreciate you all.
See you next week. Let's talk business.
Next week. But, while we're still here, we can just make sure that we give it up to the Most High.
Yeah.
Listen, I honest to goodness, I really think that if you are in the DC, Baltimore, Maryland area, and you can go and
for the Most High, I do it for the Most High. Our places to the Most High. Connected to the Most High. Put it out to the Most High.
Sunday.